Stop scrolling. I need you to hear me. Yes, you. The one with the tired eyes, the aching heart, and the soul that quietly whispers, I don't know how much more I can take. My beloved child, put everything down for just a moment, and let me speak. I see you. I have seen every single tear fall from your eyes, even the ones you wiped away before anyone else could notice. You've carried so much, haven't you? You smiled when you wanted to cry. You stayed when you wanted to run. You held others up while you were silently falling apart. But I want you to know this, you are not invisible to me. I was there when you whispered prayers into the darkness and thought no one heard. I heard every word. Even the ones you couldn't say out loud. I felt every sigh that came from the deepest places of your pain. I know the nights you stayed awake wondering why the storm wouldn't pass. And today, I want to speak directly into that pain. Have you ever felt like I went silent on you? Like you were screaming into the heavens, and the only answer you got was silence? I know how heavy that silence feels. But listen to me now, my silence was never absence. I've been working, even in the stillness. I've been mending the pieces of your heart that were too broken for anyone else to see. I've been removing what was never meant to stay and preparing you for what is to come. You keep asking me why it had to hurt so much. And I understand that question. But pain was never the end of your story. Pain is the doorway I sometimes use to reach into the deepest parts of your soul. It's where you let down your guard. It's where you meet me. You see, when everything falls apart, it creates space for me to rebuild, not just to what it was, but into something far greater. This isn't just comfort. This is truth. I'm not asking you to forget your wounds. I'm asking you to let me heal them. To stop hiding the parts of you that you think disqualify you from love, and let me show you that nothing you've been through is wasted. Yes, the people who left you broke something in you. Yes, the loss you experienced made you question everything. But I never left. I never let go. I never looked away. Right now, I'm whispering into your heart, you are not too far gone. You are not beyond repair. You are my child, and I am still writing your story. So breathe. Just breathe. That breath is proof that I'm not finished with you. And no, you don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to rest in me. Let me be the strength when you have none left. Let me carry what's been breaking your back and bending your soul. Write this down somewhere you can see it every day. God sees me. God loves me. And God is not done with me. And if you can, do this one small thing tomorrow morning. Before you even check your phone, write down 3 things you still hope for. Yes. Hope. Even if it feels impossible. Even if your heart barely believes. Write them anyway. Because hope is holy. And where hope lives, healing begins. This message is not random. You didn't stumble on this by accident. I led you here. Because today, I want to begin the work of healing what's been broken for too long. Stay with me. There's more I want to show you. You've walked through the darkness. But what if this is the moment light begins to break in? Now, let's go deeper. Are you ready? Let me take you somewhere deeper now. Somewhere your heart may be afraid to go, into the story behind your tears. Because I know, child, that your pain isn't just about one moment. It's years of being strong when you were breaking. It's seasons of silence when you prayed until your voice trembled. And still, nothing seemed to change. There was once a man. He lost everything in a single year, his family fell apart, his job disappeared, his health began to fail. He sat alone in his apartment, watching the light disappear from his life. And one night, with tears on his face and nothing left inside him, he whispered, God, if you're real, say something. I did. Not with lightning or thunder. but with a gentle presence that wrapped around his heart. I reminded him, "You are not alone." And do you know what happened? That night didn't end all his pain, but it became the turning point. He found me in the ruins. And slowly, piece by piece, I helped him rise again. Now, maybe your story is different. Maybe your heartbreak came from betrayal. Maybe someone you trusted walked away. Maybe someone you loved is gone, and their absence feels louder than their presence ever did. And now, you carry this quiet weight, pretending to be fine while your soul cries for relief. So let me ask you, have you ever thought your pain disqualified you from being used by me? That because you're broken, you have no more purpose? Listen to me now, brokenness does not disqualify you. It prepares you. Every scar you carry is proof that you survived what was meant to destroy you. And not only that, you were never meant to walk through this and stay the same. Pain was never punishment. It was preparation. For deeper compassion. For greater calling. For divine realignment. Remember Joseph? His brothers betrayed him, sold him, left him for dead. Years passed. He was forgotten, falsely accused, thrown in prison. But I never left him. And when the time was right, not early, not late, I raised him up to a position that saved nations. His pain had purpose. So does yours. That betrayal didn't end you. It taught you what real trust looks like. That loss didn't break you. It woke something in your soul that longed for eternity. That rejection didn't erase your worth. It revealed who was never meant to walk into your next season. You've asked, why me, God? But let me gently ask you this, what if your pain is unlocking something deeper in you? What if your heartbreak is where I want to build something eternal? I know that's hard to hear when all you want is relief. And yes, I care about your comfort. But I care even more about your calling. I'm not just trying to soothe your pain. I'm preparing you for purpose. Let me say it again, I am not punishing you. I am positioning you. Don't give up just because you can't see the full picture yet. I'm still painting. You're standing in the middle of a masterpiece in progress. I know you're tired. I know you're asking how much longer. So here's what I want you to do, tonight, before you sleep, write down one promise you're still holding on to. Just one. Write it and place it near your bed. Let it be the last thing you see before you close your eyes. That promise is not dead. I am still breathing life into it. And tomorrow, when fear whispers, it's too late, you whisper back. My God is never late. You see, I'm not rebuilding your life to what it was. I'm rebuilding it to what it was always meant to be. That's why certain doors closed. That's why some people had to leave. That's why the silence lasted longer than you expected, because I was building strength in the silence. I haven't forgotten you. Not for 1 second. In fact, you were the reason I placed this message in your path today. Because the enemy wanted you to think it's over. But I say this to you now. It's just beginning. You are not broken beyond repair. You are broken open, for growth, for grace, for glory. Don't rush the healing. Let me walk with you through it. Every step. Every tear. Every doubt. I will be there. This is what I want you to remember, you are not the same person you were before the pain. And that's a gift. You're stronger. Softer. More aware of my voice. That's the kind of heart I use to change the world. So don't shrink back. Don't hide in the ashes. Let me lift you up. Let me show you that beauty is still possible. That joy is not cancelled. That healing is already beginning, even if it doesn't feel like it yet. And if it helps, start with this simple prayer every morning this week. God, I give you my broken pieces. Make something holy from them. Yes, child. I can. I will. I already am. Now come with me, there's more. In the next moment, I want to take you from heartbreak to healing. Are you ready? Come closer, child. We've walked through the sorrow. We've looked at the pain. Now, let me take your hand and show you something you may have forgotten. Your heart was never meant to stay broken. This is not your final chapter. This is your turning point. I am not only the God who sees. I am the God who restores. And I am restoring you now. You've carried this weight long enough. The grief, the regret, the voices in your mind that told you, this is who you are now, just broken. But that is not what I say. I say, you are loved. You are chosen. You are being made whole. There's something I need you to understand. Your healing won't always come as lightning. Sometimes, it comes as light. Soft. Gentle. One sunrise at a time. One act of forgiveness. One small prayer whispered through tears. One moment where you choose to try again. And I will be in each of those moments. Now breathe. Yes, like that. In and out. You're not doing it alone. Every breath is a testimony that you're still here, and I'm still working. Let me speak this into your soul now. Do not be afraid. I am with you. I have never left you. And I never will. I know trust is hard after so many disappointments. I know you're afraid to hope again, because what if it hurts again? But hope, real hope, is never about guarantees. It's about surrender. It's about saying, even if I don't see it yet, I will believe you are good. That is what faith looks like in the middle of heartbreak. Not the absence of fear, but the choice to believe anyway. So let me give you 3 things to hold on to as we walk forward together. First, your pain has a purpose. Nothing you've gone through will be wasted. I will redeem it in ways you never imagined. What you thought was the end, I will use as the beginning. Second, your identity is not your wound. You are not defined by who hurt you or what you lost. You are defined by who calls you mine. And I call you deeply loved, eternally valued, never forgotten. Third, your healing is holy. It won't always feel fast. But every small step you take toward peace, every moment you choose to stay when you could run, it's worship. It's courage. And I honor it. So here's what I want you to do. Every morning this week, before the world rushes in, sit in silence for 5 minutes. Let my presence wrap around your heart. No music. No phone. Just silence. Let me speak. Every night, write down one thing you're thankful for, even if it's small. Gratitude unlocks healing. And this week, choose one person to forgive. Even if it's just in prayer. Even if they never say sorry. Forgiveness is not letting them go free, it's letting you go free. You are not alone in this process. You never were. Remember this, Joseph forgave his brothers. Ruth found love again. Job got double what he lost. David danced after his darkest days. And Jesus rose after the cross. So will you. You may not feel strong, but my strength is made perfect in your weakness. When you cry, I collect your tears. When you pray, I listen. And when you can't speak, I understand the silence. Now, let me leave you with this. God says, I am not done with you. This is not your end. This is where hope begins again. So lift your head. Not because everything's perfect, but because you are not defeated. You are loved. You are seen. You are being restored. And if this message spoke to you, it wasn't me. It was God speaking through the screen, straight into your soul. If your heart felt something shift, comment Amen. Not for me, but to say, yes, God, I receive this. And before you leave, pause. Just 10 seconds. Sit in stillness. Close your eyes. Whisper this, God, I give you my broken pieces. Build something beautiful. You just did. And I believe you'll never be the same.